How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new Diecast review video. Today, I'm going to do a Diecast review on a recently released Elite that came out, I'll say about a couple days ago, actually. And I've been waiting for this car to come out for quite some time. And today, it finally came yesterday with the 5 packs of the 187s. The NASCAR Authentics, which I actually did an unboxing video of that. You should definitely go check that out. It was really fun doing that. So in today's video, I'm going to do a review on Ryan Newman's Oscar Mayer 2019 Ford Mustang. So with the Elite cars, as you know, that it comes with, it comes with a certification known as the Elite Certification of Authenticity. Every Elite car you get, it comes with this. So you will definitely get this, and you will get a Lionel Garage, which it shows, it also shares people what you have in your garage, in your diecast collection. It's a really cool website to do, so highly recommend doing that. Before we get into the diecast real quick, the Elite boxes looks like that. And as of right now, with the Elite, as it says 2019, you have the front, the top, this side, you have the very back where it tells you the difference between the Elite and the ARC versions. And as with that, we have this, as it says, Ryan Newman, number 6, Oscar Mayer 2019 Mustang Elite. There's only 1 out of 100 of this car. And this car is pretty, it's pretty collectible, because I'm not sure how many ARC versions they made of this, but the Elite, it's a really nice car to have, especially with the Elite. So let's start off with looking at this side. When I got the diecast, I thought this hot dog symbol was supposed to be basically colored in, but as you can tell, it is pretty kind of like a camouflage to the paint scheme, in which you can't really tell if it's really colored in, but at a pretty far distance you can't, but you have to look really close to see the hot dog to be colored in, and it is colored in, because I picked up, I looked at a couple reference photos of it, and it's pretty brightened up, so it kind of threw me off a bit with that. But overall, it's a unique tone to it, because it is colored in for sure, and it doesn't blend in with that. It mainly blends in about like right in this area. So as we have Oscar Mayer on the side, and we got Waynham Rewards, if I pronounce that correctly. Sorry if I butcher that. I got Ryan Newman on the driver's side, which he pilots the number 6 for Roush Fenway. And as we look at the front of the Mustang, the 2019 Mustang, this is the first Mustang diecast I own to this day. I may have a couple Mustang 164, but this is my first 124 of the Mustang. And as we have Oscar Mayer on the hood, it is a very, very detailed car. And what I mean by the very detailed is you can see the hot dog symbols in the paint scheme, in which Lionel did a really good job with that. I really appreciate them taking their time to really do some really good work with this, and they put their time into this. Now, with the side of the car, I forgot to mention, it is bright orange on my side. Hopefully you can really see it, as you cannot really see it that well, but it is bright orange, and the layers of the bright orange is really well done. As we have Oscar Mayer on the car, as you can see me on the windshield, it's really detailed, really brightened up, and if you look at it, it's kind of like a Velcro look for the paint scheme is kind of like a Velcro look, and then it transit from like a if it'll show it, it's like a Velcro look, and it transit into the hot dogs. And I really like that idea for this paint scheme. As we look on the passenger side, the right side of the car, it's basically the same thing on the left side. And overall, still enjoyed this transit from like this carbon, kind of like a carbon fiber look to it, and it transit to the hot dogs, and it goes back to orange. I really like that idea. And before we get to the top, let me check the back of it, of the bumper. It's got a really dark, like, as you can't really tell on the camera, I'm not sure why it doesn't show it, but there is a red, like a really deep color red, dark color red, and it's got the orange, as you can tell. It's a really unique color where it has the stripe, and you also have Oscar Mayer, and you have Oscar Mayer on the back of it. On the top of it, as you may not know, with the number 6 on top, you have the roof flaps as well right here. But for some reason, the top of it with the red, it's like a really, kind of like a sunburst red, or like a really bright red on top. And then all of a sudden it gets a little bit more redder, and then all of a sudden it gets more redder, like more red. So it's kind of like a different transition of a red color, as the car is a little bit different than the other red, because you know it's orange. Overall the car is mainly orange, as you have the bright orange on right here, and you have the bright orange, and you have the lighter orange. But up here you have more of a yellow. Up here you have kind of like a yellowish orange, more orange into it. But with the lines, it's light redder, and reddest, and also reddish right here too. So with that, with the car, it's actually a really it's a really nice piece with the transition of the color. I really like that idea with this paint scheme. And Roush, and the people who do Roush Fenway paint schemes do a really good job making paint schemes, and really nice ones. And let's check the features. With the Elite car, you can move the deck lid. Not the Art cars. The Art cars doesn't have the trunk opening. As we look under it, you can see the fuel cell and the fuel tank back there. Really nice. Let's check the roof flaps. As you see, the roof flaps are activated. Really nice. And you see, every time you get like a Elite, or even the Art cars, because the Art cars, the roof flaps do open, it's just black. It's just black. So let me try to open up the hood. Alright, there we go. We got the hood open. As you may not, with the Elite cars, especially this one, especially the Mustang one, it doesn't open up as far as it should. I think with the Art versions, I think you can open them up a little bit. I may be wrong, but it's been a while since I opened a Art car. So this is what you see under it. You got K&N filters, Oscar Mayer, and you got Ford. And it also says power, as you can read it. If you can read it, it says power by Ford. And you can look at the motor. So with the transition from the bright orange, the lighter orange, and going back to the bright orange, and also with the yellow may look the exact same, but it transitions to a different color. Like this yellow is darker, but this yellow is lighter. Even with the red, you can really tell, because the red on this is darker, it's lighter. Going back to going to more of an orange, and then back here it's really red. So with only 100 Elites of this type of car, it's a really nice car. Overall, it's a really nice paint scheme by for Ryan Newman's 2019 primary car. But I also want to mention that with the car, even though it says hot dog, it'll say I can't remember the other secondary sponsor, it's another different type of secondary sponsor where hot dogs is. But overall, really nice car. If you enjoy this diecast review, hit the like button. Also subscribe for more. And thank you for all the support you've given me. And let me know if you want me to do more diecast reviews. I really have fun doing these. And definitely give me a heads up if you want me to do the NASCAR 187 mystery pack openings. I really enjoy doing those type of videos because they're really fun to do. But thank you guys. I love every single one of y'all. And see y'all next time.